Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about Open Web Application Security Project. We can say it as OWASP. OWASP. We are going to see about the features of OWASP and the top 10 vulnerabilities of OWASP, and also we are going to see how to install the OWASP app in Windows 11. First of all, before we get into the topic, let me introduce myself. I'm Mohammad Faisal, studying MTech Integrated Software Engineering in at VIT Chennai campus. Okay, let's get into the topic. Um, let's first see what is the OWASP. ZAP. It is formerly known as OWASP ZAP is an open source web application security scanner. It is from a OWASP company. It is intended to be used by both those new to application security as well as professional penetration testers. It has been one of the most active open worldwide application security projects and has been given flagship status. When used as a proxy server, it always it allows the user to manipulate all of the traffic that passes through it, including traffic using HTTPS. It can also run in a daemon, which is then controlled via a REST API. Features of OWASP. Okay, let's see about the features. Um, it has a number of features in OWASP, and first one is an intercepting proxy server, and the second one traditional and Ajax web crawlers, an automated scanner, a passive scanner, forced browsing, a fuser, WebSocket support, scripting languages, plug and hack support. Let's see the definition of these features of OWASP. What is mean by intercepting proxy server? It is a tool intercepts and analyze the web traffic for real time manipulation during security system. Se- Second one, the traditional and Ajax web crawlers. That is an automated scripts that systematically browse and index web content, including dynamic Ajax generated pages. Next, we see automated scanner. Automated scanner is a software tool that automatically scans web applications for common security vulnerabilities. And the passive scanner. The passive scanner is tool monitors. It is a tool that monitors web traffic passively, identifying vulnerabilities without actively sending requests to the target. Next one is the forced browsing. Attack technique to access unauthorized directories or files by manipulating input parameters or URLs. It is a forced browsing. Next one is a fuser. Fuser is a testing tool sends malformed input to identify vulnerabilities like buffer overflows or input validation errors. The seventh feature of OWASP is the WebSocket support. Capability in security testing tools to analyze and modify WebSocket traffic for vulnerability assessment. The eighth feature of the OWASP is scripting languages. It is like we have Python, Ruby, JavaScript, JavaScript, etc., used in security tools to automate tasks, customize tests, and extend fucking functionality. Plug and hack support. The final feature of the OWASP is plug and hack support. Protocol enabling seamless integration between security testing and testing tools and web browsers for efficient testing. These are the features of OWASP. 9 features of OWASP. Next, we see what is the OWASP top 10. A list of top 10 web application vulnerabilities determined. It was determined by the OWASP company itself and the security community at large. Both the OWASP and the security community determined these top 10 vulnerabilities of the OWASP. It is released every few years. Most recently, it is released in 2021. It was first released in 2003. Here is the OWASP top 10 vulnerabilities for 2017. We have A1 as injection, A2 as broken authentication, A3 as sensitive data exposure, A4 as XML external entities, A5 as broken access control, and A6 as security misconfiguration, and A7 as cross-site scripting. A8 is insecure deserialization. A9 is using components with known vulnerabilities. And the final A10 is insufficient logging and monitoring. We see the separate we see all this as separate topics and explain what these are all. These are the OWASP top 10 breakdown definition here. We are going to see the definition. A1 injection. First placed at A1 in 2010. Best known for SQL injection. It is used in this injection is used in SQL. This is popularly known for SQL injection. Occurs anytime untrusted input is used as an execution command. Next we see A2. A2 is a broken authentication. It is a broad category. Covers issues such as credential stuffing, insecure password reset, session management issues, and insufficient password complexity. These are the things the broken authentication deals with. These are the deals with, and we are going to see the next one, A3. A3 is a sensitive data exposure. It covers the display of data and data at rest and data in transit. Sensitive data that does not need to be kept should not be. It should not be. Sensitivity of data should be categorized. Data should be protected in accordance with how sensitive it is. Next one is A4. A4 is XML external entities, XEE. We shortly say it as XEE. Occurs when XML parsers allow loading of external entities. Commonly occurs in older XML processors as they are configured to allow loading of external entities by default. Can be used to steal data, perform denial of service attacks, or map out the application and its environment. The A5 is a broken access control, the other out, and just as broad. We see broken authentication as a broad category, right? Like that, this is also a broken access control is also a broad category, comes under a broad category centered around vulnerabilities that allow a user to have access to data and application functionality that the developers did not intend. A6 is a security misconfiguration occurs anytime an insecure default setting goes ignored or a server or application is configured without security in mind. Examples include the application returning stack traces or other default messages to the client and vulnerabilities such as web cache deception. A7 is cross-site scripting, also known as XSS. We see the XEE as XML external entities. Here we see cross-site scripting, also known as XSS. We call it as XSS. Occurs in applications that do not properly handle untrusted input. Two most common flavors are persisted and reflected. A8. A8 is a insecure deserialization. Deserialization is a process where structured data is taken and turned into an object. Applications that use weak deserialization methods are vulnerable to insecure deserialization. Native language serialization formats are often weak, makes it possible for data to be interpreted as code or in a way that an attacker can make advantage of. A9 is a using components with known vulnerabilities. Just like in in-house code, vulnerabilities can pop up in third-party code on tools. If the code is still supported, generally a patch can be applied. If it's no longer supported, a replacement or workaround may be required. Finally, we see A10, insufficient monitoring and logging. Logging and monitoring is often overlooked. Proper logging provides valuable information to developers and security teams that can be used to improve weak points. In the event of a breach, logging and monitoring data can be used to assist with quicker response times, reducing impact. That's how we see the top 10 breakdown structure of the top 10 vulnerabilities breakdown of 2017. Now we are going to see about what are the changes that has been made after 2017, that means 2021. In 2021 they changed a lot of things in their OWASP software. Here we have the diagram of what are the changes they made in 2021 from 2017. The injections are changed to, here we see the injections are in first in the list, that means A1. In 2021 it is changed to A3. Like that, many changes are happened in the 2021 version. Let's see what are the changes they have made in the OWASP top 10 vulnerabilities. The breakdown of the changes between 2017 and 2021 are here. In injection remains unchanged and it retains its top spot. It was a top at 2017 and now it is in 2021 it is in A3 position. And in A2, broken authentication, it changes. Broken authentication and session management has been simplified. It has been simplified to just broken authentication and maintains its position as the second spot. It is maintained the same spot as we have in 2017. And in sensitive data exposure has replaced cross-site scripting XSS in the third spot. XML and external entities removed. It is removed in 2021. In 2021, this spot was occupied by XML external entities. However, in 2021, this category was removed. Broken access control. It is a fifth breakdown of changes, which vulnerabilities. Security misconfiguration previously at A5 in 2017 has been shifted to the A6 spot in 2021. A6 security misconfiguration. Misconfiguration formerly at it was formerly at A5 in 2017 has been moved to A6 in 2021. In A7, cross-site scripting XSS now occupies this spot, whereas it was previously at A3. It was at A3 in 2017. Now it is at A7 in the 2021 version. Next we see the A8. A8 is an insecure A8, which what is A8? A8 is a insecure deceleration. Insecure deceleration, a new category occupies this spot in 2021, replacing cross-site request forgery, which was in this spot in 2017. A9 is using the components with no vulnerabilities remain unchanged. The using components with known vulnerabilities, it is remains unchanged. It is not changed anything. It is remains the same position in the top 10 vulnerabilities. A10 is unvalidated redirects and forwards. Previously at A10 in 2017 and has been removed from the top 10 in 2021. Insufficient logging and monitoring now occupies this spot. Now we are going to see the installation of the OWASP ZAP. How to install the OWASP ZAP? We are going to see through this link, or you can scan this QR to go to that website. I'm using this one and going to that website. If we go into the website, we can see the download button here. I'm pressing this, and we have the list of OS we have to download. We can download up based on which OS we are having. I'm having the Windows, so I'm downloading this Windows 64 installed. I'm downloading this one, and it is downloaded. I'm opening this. It is downloaded. I'm opening this file. It will take some time to install. Yeah, it is installing now. It is initializing the setup process to install this. I already have the Java in my system. If the Java is not there, we can't be able to download this. So we can't use properly in our system. Though here it is. The Windows and Linux version require Java 11 or higher to run. I already have the Java 11 or higher Java in my system, so it is not required to install the Java in my system. I'm giving the next and accept the agreement and giving next standard installation and giving install. Finally, it is installing. It will take some time to install. And that's it. We can search that. We have this app here. We can open that. It is opening. Yeah, it is opened. Because we are opening this is as first, it will take some time to load. It's loading to open. We are having all most of the OS. We have Zap OWASP for most of the OS. Hello. You'll take some time. What I try to say is, want to specify the name. That's it. We installed the OWASP Zap here. We can use these are the summary. We installed the OWASP Zap in our system. Like the you can try it yourself to install the OWASP Zap, and we may discuss more about this on upcoming videos or upcoming sessions. Let's see the summary. The OWASP top 10 does not cover every web application security vulnerability. The top 10 is a fantastic foundation on which to build an application security plan that also considers the needs of the application and organization. OWASP is a non-profit and is always looking for volunteer assistant for its projects. You can find their website here. Here is the link, owasp.org. If we want to learn more about the OWASP Zap and work with work with them for projects, we can visit this site and learn more. And that's all. That is my session. Let's learn more about this and more about the security from by the upcoming videos. Thank you.